Hello everyone, my name is Alisa. Today I will talk about the introduction of Perfume Paradise. Perfume Paradise is a local perfume shop that has been founded in 2016. They have grown steadily over 9 years, nearly a decade business. They sell a good product perfumes at affordable prices inspired by famous luxury brands. Their perfumes are made for men and women with many types of scents like fresh, sweet, sporty, and floral. One reason Perfume Paradise is successful is that they understand what their customer likes. They pay attention to consumer behavior such as scent preference, what smells people enjoy the most, lifestyle choices, how people live and what suits them the most, also emotional connection, perfumes that remind people of memories. Other things that influence buyers are the brand image, recommendation from friends or review, seasonal trends, and special scents. For the distribution strategies, Perfume Paradise use both physical stores and online shops to reach wider customer base. They also focus on fast delivery services and keeping product always in stock in the inventory to avoid it running out. They carefully manage price to stay competitive. Their main customer for the target market are middle-income working adults in Malaysia. They also attract young professionals and students who want affordable but nice perfumes. Last but not least, the objective of this case study, we will analyze how consumer behavior drives loyalty, examine economics and marketing strategies, also evaluate overall business effectiveness in competitive market. Thank you for listening. I will pass the next slide to my friend Nurul.
Hi, I'm Nurul here. I want to talk about theory of consumer behavior. Nadia is a 28 years old marketing executive in Kuala Lumpur who loves perfume that match her mood. When she buys her first bottle of Vanilla Bloom, she feels very happy, gaining a total utility of 60 and a marginal utility of 60. The second bottle, which she keeps at her office, still makes her happy, but not as much as before, so her total utility increases to 100 and marginal utility drops to 40. The third bottle she bought as a gift only adds a bit more happiness, bringing her total utility to 120 and marginal utility to 20. When she buys a fourth bottle during a sale, it doesn't add any extra satisfaction, so the marginal utility becomes 0. Finally, she buys a fifth bottle out of habit. It actually makes her feel worse, giving a negative marginal utility of mini stand. This clearly shows the law of diminishing marginal utility. Each extra bottle brings less satisfaction and can even reduce her overall happiness. Nadia compares Vanilla Bloom RM40 and warm Vanilla Sugar RM80. Vanilla Bloom lasts longer and gives her higher satisfaction per ringgit. With RM120, she can buy 2 bottles Vanilla Bloom or 1 bottle of warm Vanilla Sugar. She chooses Vanilla Bloom because it gives more total satisfaction. With RM200, Nadia can buy 5 Vanilla Bloom or 2.5 warm Vanilla Sugar. The budget line shows all possible combinations she can afford. The indifference curve shows what makes her equally happy. At the equilibrium point, she spends wisely to get the most satisfaction without wasting money.
Assalamualaikum. Today I will be presenting about theory of economic distribution applied at Perfume Paradise, a local perfume brand in Malaysia. At Perfume Paradise, wages are determined but based on employee skills, experience, and the company financial ability to provide stable salaries. Wages also very depending on the job role, location, and let's begin with the production roles. We have a retail assistant, king and logistic staff, branch manager, and digital marketing officials. So you can read all the salary on the slide. For the retail roles, wages vary by location. Employees in Kuala Lumpur are paid higher due to higher living costs. In part-time workers are usually paid on daily or weekly basis. For marketing roles, Perfume Paradise marketing strategy play a big role in company growth. The brand focus on affordable perfumes with quality similar to international brands. They are very active on Instagram, Shopee, and also TikTok Shop using live selling and collaboration with influencers like Melissa Nur Azlan. These efforts help boost sales. Now, let's talk about wage equilibrium, which is the balance between the demand and supply of labor. On the demand side, the need for labor increase when the company launch new products like Vanilla Bloom or open new outlets. However, the use of technology may reduce the need for manual labor. On the supply side, things like wage levels, working conditions, skills, and location play a role. High wages and flexible hours attract more applicants, but for specialized roles, there may be a shortage of skilled workers. If demand is higher than supply, wages will increase. If supply is greater than demand, wages stay stable and grow slowly. So, other factors also affect wages at Perfume Paradise. First, the cost of living. Employees in cities like Kuala Lumpur are paid more to cover higher living expenses. Second, the company brand image. Because Perfume Paradise is not for it is stylish packaging and quality fragrances. It needs skilled and professional workers, especially in marketing and customer service. Offering competitive wages help the company attract and keep the right talent. For interest, when Perfume Paradise invests in new product like the Berry's Lovers Edition, it needs capital. If the company uses it on capital, the return is considered profit. If it borrow money, it must pay interest. According to the neoclassical loanable fund theory, interest rates are determined by the demand for loans and the supplies of household savings. Perfume Paradise will only borrow in the expected return is greater than the interest rate to make sure the investment is worthwhile. Next, profit. Perfume Paradise operates under monopolistic competition. In the beginning, the company may earn supernormal profit due to unique product and branding. But as more competitors enter the market, pricing power decreases. Eventually, the company earns normal profit, where price equal average total cost. To remain profitable, the company must keep innovating, building customer loyalty, and lastly, let's talk about rent. Perfume Paradise opens outlet in strategic locations like KL, Ismall, Ayong. These areas have high customer traffic and match their target market of working women and middle to upper income customers. Although rental costs in this location are higher, they are justified according to David Ricardo law of rent. Premium locations bring higher sales, so paying a higher rent is worth it. These areas also provide better infrastructure like public transport, parking and security. It can create a better shopping experience.
Hello, my name is Nazifa. I would like to present about ways to improve consumer welfare. First of all, increase product variety. To begin with, Perfume Paradise should offer more scent types such as floral, woody, fresh and oriental. In addition, seasonal and limited edition collections can attract both new and loyal customers. As a result, this helps customers feel more satisfied and valued. Secondly, apply fair and transparent pricing. Firstly, prices should reflect the perfume's quality and scent duration. Besides that, bundle deals and loyalty points make products more affordable. Therefore, this makes the brand more inclusive and accessible. Thirdly, enhance customer experience. For example, free testers and scent guides help customers choose better. In addition, smooth online shopping and fast delivery build trust. As a result, happy customers are more likely to return and recommend the brand. Next, strategies for fair wages, income equality, and sustainability. First, ensure fair wage policies. To begin with, all staff should receive fair pay based on their roles. Moreover, bonuses and shift allowance should be included. In short, this keeps employees motivated and loyal. Next, support local and small-scale suppliers. For instance, buy ingredients from Malaysian farmers. By doing this, the brand helps share income fairly and supports local businesses. Finally, adopt sustainable and ethical practices. Firstly, use recyclable bottles and eco-friendly packaging. Secondly, make sure products are cruelty-free. In conclusion, this protects the environment and strengthens the brand's reputation.
In conclusion, the case of Perfume Paradise clearly shows how macroeconomic principles work in real business settings. Nadia's perfume purchase show how total and marginal utility change with every unit, proving the law of diminishing marginal utility that tells the company when customers might stop buying, and how to design bundles or promotion that keep satisfaction high. Comparison with Bath and Body Works show how consumer equilibrium works. When people have limited budgets, they choose the product that gives the higher utility per ringgit. Commission, allowance and bonus rise the standard of living, especially in urban areas with higher living costs. Its marketing strategy is also smart. They use physical stores and digital platforms like Shopee, Instagram and TikTok. That way, they reach a younger market, manage costs and maintain strong customer engagement. Perfume Paradise success proves their understanding microeconomics. Consumer choice, utility, pricing, income, and distribution is not just academic, it's essential for business sustainable and growth.